Monza SP2. What's this one called?
That one doesn't.
I can't even read it. The font is so cursively fancy, I can't even read it. I'm too poor. Looks like the front lift is up, actually. This is why we come to Car Week, because you see some of the rarest cars in the world. And that's the Zonda Nero, I think. Oh! Welcome to Monterey Car Week 2024. Today is technically like day 0 because it's Tuesday and most of the stuff starts on Wednesday. But we're down here early over by Pebble Beach, just had a fantastic lunch, catching up with some friends, and we're gonna go wander around and see what it's like before all the craziness of Car Week begins. There's already some cars down here. Casa Ferrari is usually over here. Some of the manufacturers are setting up, so first day, we're just gonna see what Monterey has to offer. So one of the first things you notice when you're out here in the Monterey area is how beautiful and picturesque everything is. Obviously, golf is a big part of everything out here, but this week, it's all about the cars. Whoa, look at that. And there's Casa Ferrari. Let's even, do you think these Porsches at the Brabazon have PDLS Plus?
I will hope so.
Funny thing, when you're in Dubai, a Brabus G63 is like ordinary. If you have a regular G63, that's like the poor version. And I don't think I've seen a single G550 while in Dubai. Because we are here so early, a lot of stuff is still being set up by the different OEMs and people putting on displays. We'll come back to here, the Pebble Beach area, because there's the concept lawn, which is always awesome to see. It's free. Casa Ferrari usually has a bunch of different cars on display too. We're probably gonna go make our way back towards the house or go over towards like maybe other parts of Monterey, Carmel, and so forth. Just see what else is going on. It may be early in the week, but there's some crazy cars already. Monza SP2. And then a volcano red P1. This is just the beginning, but look at this thing. Oh man, I love the McLaren volcano colors. Pretty sure we're gonna see, probably, I'm gonna take a guess, a dozen different P1s this week. I haven't driven a LaFerrari yet, but having spent time with the P1 and 918, the P1 is still my favorite of the hybrid hypercar holy trinity. It is exhilarating at all speeds. It sometimes does feel like it wants to kill you, but it's exciting, even doing like 45 miles an hour. The wing up in race mode, the carbon fiber. Yeah, I'll never get tired of seeing P1s. Welcome to 17-mile drive where the houses are absolutely insane and worth as much as the GDP of a small town. Scenic is an understatement. This is just a nice scenic drive no matter what. I remember at the end of last year, last day of Car Week, I just came out here and just cruised along and enjoyed the sunset. And if you have a house over there, it's probably 10 million plus, minimum, guaranteed. When you see a lot of cars lined up and people, you know there's probably something special parked somewhere over here for some sort of photo shoot. I just missed the startup. That is a pretty wild spec with that gold accent in the back. That is exposed green carbon, holy crap. Exposed green carbon is definitely a pretty crazy spec. And the wheels, man. This is the Jacob & Co. Bugatti Chiron Supersport. You may have seen their Bugatti watches. There's one that looks like the W16. But this thing is a pretty ridiculous spec with the paint-matched wheels. You have the Jacob & Co. logo here on the headrest. Look at that interior. Wow. Chiron Supersport. So outside of the fancy events like the Quail and so forth, this is one of the coolest parts of just being here. You just drive around and randomly stumble across literally a Bugatti Chiron Supersport and an Aston Martin Valor. And yeah, we'll just keep driving along 17 miles and see what else we find. Ooh, look what we found. This is the updated Bentley Continental GT. Finished in satin orange. These houses are crazy. That one looks like a little like fairy tale castle house thing. They're all like gated off too. Some of them have names. Stonegate, yeah, that one has a name.
This one has a name too. It's called the Beach House.
That was creative. Where's your house? It's on the beach. How? It's called the Beach House. But look at it. Oh my gosh. It just keeps going. This is all one property. What's this one called?
That one doesn't.
I can't even read it. The font is so cursively fancy. I can't read it. I'm too poor. Holy moly.
That one is called not poor.
That, yeah. So why are there so many Rivians behind the Mercedes house? That's very confusing. We take a break from the hypercar spotting to begin today's nature documentary. Look at the deer. Hi, deer.
Meow.
Do something more interesting. That's not the sound.
Oh, look at the fawn.
Oh, there's actually a baby deer. Look. Oh yeah, it is a fawn.
Oh,
Bambi.
Look at he's even got the little white speckles.
Baby deer. All right, back to cars, let's go. So we just came over to the inn at Spanish Bay. There's always some pretty high-end cars parked over by the valet and also in just kind of the general parking lot area. Okay, yeah, in the general parking lot area, there's some cool cars too. Let me turn around and show you what's just in the parking lot. Very casually, a Lotus Avaya hanging out in the parking lot. They're all electric hypercar, and the styling on this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at that rear end. That whole area lights up for the taillights. It's on a manufacturer plate. Probably one of their demo cars out here. This, the Pininfarina Battista, and the Ramaz Nevera are the kind of the electric hypercars right now. And I think this one is the best looking one, in my opinion. And take a look at the little side view cameras that pop out. You notice there are no mirrors, which I'm not sure if it's homologated for US regulations or not. This one's like a European spec one. You can actually tell the plate frame on the back has the long European plate with the Michigan manufacturer plate on top of it. And you can see the inboard suspension there too. So the theme of today is we're just getting kind of the appetizers for Car Week. Like there's cool cars around, but overall it's still relatively calm. In a couple days time, the valet circle here in Spanish Bay will be absolute chaos. Take a look at the spec on this S63, the E Performance. That green over tan. All right, and then here we go. We have the Koenigsegg Agera XS, owned by Chris Singh, usually found down in Miami. Check out the carbon wheels. Looks like the front lift is up, actually. One of the special edition Ageras with the huge fixed wing out back. That's pretty cool. And then a Bugatti Chiron Supersport, second one today, with the exposed black carbon and the blue accenting. This livery is really cool. It's painted. And then we have the matching accents on the wheels. Full exposed carbon at Chiron Supersport and an Agera XS. You know, just the beginning of things here at the Inn at Spanish Bay. All right, so piece of Spider, really awesome. The new S63 looks like they've got a couple of those running around here. That's the new electric G-Wagon. Look at the front end. At first, I thought it was a normal G-Wagon, but that's the grille for the electrified new G-Wagon. Yeah, look. A little EQ logo. This is my first time seeing one. I saw the little blue accent there. I didn't think anything of it. Oh yeah, it has the Squircle rear wheel thing too. You're not fitting an actual wheel back there. The G580, that's the electrified one. Another one, this time matte white. You can tell with the different front grille, but otherwise, honestly, if this drove past, it'd be like, look, G-Wagon. The EQ with the blue accents. Electrified G-Wagons out here. So Mercedes has the S63E Performance and the new electric G-Wagon. Oh yeah, this is the green one that was up front earlier. Man, that spec is so nice. Oh man, big fan of that. I wonder if Mercedes would mind if I traded the CLA AMG for the S-Class. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Very nice. In certain key ways, this is exactly the same. This is also a mild hybrid.
Don't ever compare those two cars.
It says AMG. This might as well be the S63. Yeah, you know, sounds the same too. We're swapping cars, taking out Alex's M3 and Steven's GT3, which has a new exhaust now. So, cold-ish start. Go for it. Holy crap! Yeah, that's really loud. You probably can't hear me talking anymore. You can feel it. Wow.
So it's done the long two-header with the undercell cat,
Yeah.
plus the GMG titanium center.
So almost straight pipe.
Almost. With
a
the
little
100 cell cat.
Yeah, baby cats essentially.
Yeah.
Whew. That thing is loud. You can like feel it in your chest when it starts up.
Wait till we drive.
Wait till we drive, yeah. Oh man, now that 4-liter sounds the way it should. I am loving those boost noises, Alex. Woohoo. And you hear Steven behind us, oh boy. $16M. Those are special. I could feel the GT3. Also, that 765 is about to go up Steven's exhaust. We've arrived at the photo shoot location and look at this view. The ocean out there. Wow. Whoa! All right. There's a Koenigsegg CCGT down there. What? Literally out of nowhere, Koenigsegg CCGT. I believe that's the only race car Koenigsegg has ever made. Just hiding back here. Like, look at that thing. Whoa. Oh my goodness. That is just absolutely crazy. Look at that. They had to use wood to get it over there. It must be so low. I'm pretty sure we're going to see that at the Quail. But yeah, Koenigsegg CCGT, that I did not expect to see that here, and this is the beauty of Car Week. This is why we come to Car Week, because you see some of the rarest cars in the world. Look at the Koenigsegg lettering on the wing. It's got rocks behind the rear wheels to keep it in place because race car things. That's so crazy. As befits a race car, we have the drivers' names, test drivers. Christian Koenigsegg is there in the middle. That is so cool. A beautiful ocean view. The sunset there, Steven's GT3, and apparently Alex is part mountain goat because she's all the way up there. Watch out for spiders. Last year she got bitten by like some sort of serious venomous spider and her leg almost fell off. That sounds amazing, Steven.
It's a cup car.
Oh, the sound of it echoing off the rock walls. Oh my goodness. So this happens at night during Car Week the last couple years. They shut off Ocean Avenue and you have to like weave back and forth. That is unfortunate. Instead, you just go down some of the side streets and you get insane stuff like this. Wyra, BC, hanging out off of Ocean Avenue. Look at that. That's satin pearl white. I think this one might be the prototype one. Ooh, LP Mercy. The Ferrari 16M, the convertible and even more rare version of the Scuderia. So this, the Speciale Aperta, then the Pista Spider, kind of the hardcore mid-engine V8 Ferraris. We just finished a quick dinner out here on Ocean Avenue. We're gonna go walk around some of the side streets and see what's around. It is still early on in the week. Most of the stuff typically starts on like Wednesday with the Monterey Jet Center party, but I'm actually pretty surprised with how many cars are here, how many people, because really I don't think any major events start on Tuesday. Regardless, we've seen some cool stuff today. I'm pretty tired actually. Drove all the way up from LA this morning, but we're gonna go walk around a little bit, digest some, and see what kind of cool cars we can find. There's already that Wyra BC out there. I think that was the Wyra BC prototype out here, but we're gonna go walk around Ocean Avenue. I think this is the Chiron Supersport we saw earlier. You can see a little bit of that white splitter, the two-tone, the Jacob & Co. Supersport under a car cover with some plastic protection on top of it. Yeah, you can tell by how much longer the rear end goes out. This is for sure the Supersport. See the exhaust back there under the cover. Oh yeah, the mirrors. Yeah, that's definitely a Pagani. You can kind of see the nose up here. Some sort of Wyra. Check out this Cobra and how terrifyingly close that's parked. Oh my gosh. Oh man. There is literally every kind of vehicle at Car Week, and it was only inevitable for us to see a Cybertruck. Oh boy.
Oh, we got a ticket.
Did he? Oh no. No, is that
too far away from the curb?
No way.
In California, you have to park within 6 inches of the curb for it to be legal.
You know what they call California?
Oh, and it has a picture of it too.
Oh
I had one of these
no.
last year.
Car must be parked within stall too far away from curb. No way.
$20. He might as well leave it here
Come
for the rest of
on. We were just chatting with him a minute ago, but here is Jack's Mercy LP640. He drove it all the way up here from Arizona. Respect. Just rolled over 20,000 miles. That is... No, it's not a ticket. It looks like a little flyer for something. LP640, we were just talking about how it's still one of the most stressful cars to drive. One of the most stressful cars I've ever driven. It's just so wide and low and just difficult, but they are properly epic. The analog V12 Lambo. And that's the Zonda Nero, I think. Oh! Holy crap.
Add it to my list.
Yep, that's on a Spectre. Hello. All right, final stop of the night. We came back to the Inn at Spanish Bay because it's like around the corner from our Airbnb. It's a Senna?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. That's a P1.
No, the Senna
That's a
GT.
look at the split headlights.
That's a Senna.
not a P1. It might just be a 720S. Like, let's go over
it
there.
was my
Oh
mind.
boy, late night at the Inn at Spanish Bay has gotten a bit more ridiculous. Senna GTR with a really, really cool livery. Man, the wing on this thing is just huge. Road legal Senna GTR. What else do we have over here? Oh, okay, just casually. Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. Golf cart. Another Senna GTR, okay. Holy crap. Look at that. Wow. If anybody's trying to sleep tonight in the Spanish Bay, the Apollo IE is not going to let that happen. Man, that V12. You can smell that. Wow. The sound of that pneumatic transmission is pretty crazy too. And that wing. Wow. Let's take one more look at this P1 HDK. The more aggressive aero. You get the fender vents there. This like satin aluminum silver finish over the tan interior. The big fixed wing back here. Lazante Special. Oh, this one has the 4-liter. P1 of the 4-liter instead of the regular 3.8. And casual Chiron Pure Sport over there. And then, yeah, more Chirons. This one is exposed carbon with the blue stripes. Another Super Sport. That Super Sport all in white is a pretty wild spec too. And then there's that other one over there. So we've got 1, 2, 3 Chiron Super Sports here and a Pure Sport. So, 4 Chirons, P1 HDK, 2 Senna GTRs. Good way to end the first night of Monterey Car Week. It's hard not to get jaded when you're at an event like this and cars like this are just scattered all over the place. Everywhere you go, you're gonna see like hypercars. And you can tell, hypercars are becoming so much more common. I've talked to a couple friends about it. We're like, I've been coming to Car Week since I think 2015, but like supercars were really exciting at that time. You see an Aventador SV or an F12 TDF, that was the big deal. But now these days, like the hypercars are about as common as the flagship V12 Italian supercars of that era. It's kind of ridiculous, but things are only get crazier from here. I'm gonna head back to the Airbnb for the night, edit this video, post it, and then we got a whole couple more days of just crazy insanity. I'm sure we'll get to see a lot more cool cars, a With that, we'll conclude this vlog. Day 0 of Monterey Car Week 2024. Comment below which of the cars that we saw today is your favorite. Which one do you think was the coolest? That Zonda was pretty cool. I want to see that Zonda again during the day. And the CCGT, stumbling across that was absolutely wild. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. More Monterey Car Week videos to come. I'm going to try to post one per day, just with a 1-day delay. Thanks for watching.